What's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. One time for the one time we grinding. Appreciate everybody for checking in, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon button when missing another video. You dig? And yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you why boxers are more culpable for the loss being so catastrophic in boxing. I think they hold more culpability than the fans. Now, a lot of people say the fans are responsible for, you know, the loss being so catastrophic, and kind of owning fighters because they take a loss. And I put that on the fighters today. The majority of it, and the fans and the media, we play a part in it, but the majority of it going to boxers. And I didn't put the picture of Adrian Broner up there to be disrespectful, but he's pretty much the poster child for, that he the poster child because he got it right, okay? And I'm going to explain that throughout the video, okay? He got it right, in my opinion, when he talks about being able to accept the loss and be able to still go back and still draw fans and get viewerships, okay? But the reason I say the boxers hold more culpability, if that's a word, are more culpable for the loss being so catastrophic in the sport right now is because the way they treat the loss, okay? Now I'm going to give you some examples, all right? One example is, and this is just an example off the top of the head, okay? And you'll be able to link other examples to this, okay? One example is like Robert Guerrero, okay? Robert Guerrero, he got the Floyd Mayweather fight. He made good money in the Floyd Mayweather fight, right? He took an entire year off after fighting Floyd Mayweather. And he probably gained weight. And I know his wife was dealing with cancer and stuff. He wanted to be at home. He probably gained weight, and all this other stuff, He came back, and he wasn't the same fighter after that, right? And also, the loss was worse than what it actually was because he took a loss, and he didn't do a lot of interviews. He just was enjoying his life, He took that loss, and he just was out of sight, out of mind. So the loss was actually worse than what it actually seemed. You lost to the best in the business, but in actuality, it was worse because we hadn't seen you in a year. Same thing with Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman. Danny Garcia lost to Keith Thurman. We hadn't seen you in a while, We hadn't seen you in a while. It was worse than it actually was. You took an entire year off. An entire year off you took after you took an L. So, at the end of the day, the way you handle the L, the way you treat the L, it's the way the fans gonna give it back to you. And people gonna say you finished or you over with, yeah. Especially when you take a loss and you take an entire year off. Some people take a year and a half, 2 years off, and the loss don't even be that bad. You know what I'm saying? It's how you lose too, but I think more importantly, how you lose. You go out there and get sparked out. It's some of these dudes that's just getting out boxing, losing by 2 or 3 points, and they treat the loss like their life is over with. You know what I'm saying? They treat the loss like, man, I'm going on vacation for a whole year and a half. And then they put on all this weight. They not active. So they got to kind of come back and have 2 or 3 tune-up fights. Sometimes some guys stay away from the sport so long, they got to move up in weight. So fans looking at that say, shit, if he lost the heart to box, that loss was worse than we thought it was. I thought Danny lost by a point or 2 or 3. I'm just saying hypothetically. Or I thought Robert Guerrero, he just lost to the best fighter in the world. Ain't no shame in that. But when you don't see them for a long time do interviews, you don't see them for an entire year, they gain weight, they come back and do all these tune-ups, they treat the loss as if it's, catastrophic. Now, Adrian Broner is totally different. He lost to Marcos Maidana, and not too long after that, he came out and did the interview with Showtime, came out to the fight, and said, shit, well, he said, everybody is on me because they feel like Floyd took a loss because I took a loss. Even though, most people, that was an ignorant statement, so be it. He had the balls to come right back around and do an interview and talk about the loss. He cried in his locker room. He took it hard, but you know what? He overcame the loss like that. He overcame it. And he moved on from it. And people say, you know what? Maybe he didn't lose that bad. Maybe it wasn't that bad. He not taking it that bad. He went back to work. He took another loss. Came back, didn't stay out the he came back, still on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. He treat the loss well. So his appearance say, oh yeah, I'm gonna come back and do woo-woo next time. People are like, okay, yeah, Broner losing, but shit, he fighting the best. He's just barely losing. Maybe one day he put it all together and he beat this guy. So he treat the loss. No matter how the loss looks on Adrian Broner, he treats the loss and he moves on from it. He erases the memory. He go out there, have fun, living his best life, enjoying his boxing career. He moves on from it, and it's good. These guys take losses and go gain weight, go get depressed, go enjoy the fruits of their labor, enjoy their money, and it's the end-all, be-all. So they got to come back and make the money up they spent. And it's how you lose and how you take the loss in that order. And whatever else come after that. If you lose, get knocked out, sparked out bad, or you break your arm or tear your ACL or whatever, or get just devastating knockout, I understand. We understand that. That's understandable. Oh yeah, he got messed up. You know, he might be out for a minute. But if you out there just getting outpointed and outboxed, and you taking a year off like you got knocked out, like you was just down and out, then people gonna play off that how you treat the loss. Damn, you know what? I ain't seen no Robert Guerrero, Danny Garcia, or I ain't seen Sean Porter in a long ass time. I ain't seen them niggas since 2010. You know what I'm saying? You in 2012. You know. That's why the fighters are most responsible for the loss. I mean, if you treat the loss like water under the bridge and say, I thought I won. If it's a close fight, then why next time out you taking 8 months off, 12 months off, 16 months off, and then you coming back fighting fighters that's not even the top 15. Fighters that ain't even worthy of a title shot. Fans look at that like you did lose. That loss was terrible. Look at him. He took about 4 or 5 tune-ups. When he gonna fight somebody? It's how you handle it. You know? And I stress this, man. A lot of these fighters need PR teams, man. Public relation teams to learn how to interview, to learn how to talk, or learn how to say how they lost, to learn how to, you know, interact with the media, you know, and the fans better. A lot of these dudes don't know how to interact with the media or the fans. They don't. They don't know how to answer when they lost, they lose. Either they so down and they destroy. And I understand that. I understand you down, you distraught, you angry, you know, you frustrated. Those are all human emotions. You know, but at some point you gotta snap out of that and get back to work. Because if we don't see you, you ain't in the public eye for a year, 8 months, 10 months, a year and a half, 2 years, man, ain't nobody gonna remember you. They gonna like, damn, he took a loss and basically retired. He done. And in actuality, you are. If you ain't been active for a whole year at the loss, especially a point you lose on points or something like that, and you ain't getting back in the rhythm of things, or you ain't doing interviews, you scared to show your face, people gonna just be like, you know, it's over with for him. They see you out in public, you done gained 20 pounds, 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds. You ain't fighting, you moving up in weight because you stayed inactive, all that. Man, people gonna just say, man, it's over with for him. It's over with. It's over with. He done. And that's just what the situation is, man. So it's how you treat the loss. And Broner's the poster child for treating the loss the best way. He really is. He treat that loss. He move on from it. He get back to work. He get a couple tune-up fights. Get another big fight. Lose again. And he tell you, you motherfuckers still gonna come watch me. Didn't he say that? He said, y'all motherfuckers still gonna come watch AB. And he right. And people still believe he could beat Manny Pacquiao. You know, don't forget, the average boxing fan is very gullible today. They don't know what a great fight is. They think these second, third, fifth, sixth, eighth, ninth, 10th type fights are premier fights. And that's why the business white collar dudes is able to get away with it, man. But y'all know what it is, man. Goodfellas Sports TV. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter. Also, want to make a donation to the page. That link's in the description. Also, you could email me or reach out to me on social media if you got video requests or questions. I'll be trying to accommodate as many video requests I can this weekend. So be on the lookout. And keep checking out for me, man. I appreciate everybody for showing love. Share the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon button. And keep checking out for us, man. Goodfellas Sports TV. Y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time. We gone.